Hello, welcome back to another YouTube video with the Transfer Portal CFB presented by NoContextCFB. We've got a great interview today with one of the premier rushers in the sport, whether it's FBS, FCS, or even D2 back in the day. Jaleel McLaughlin here with us. How are you doing?
Hey, what's up, man? How's it going? It's going really good.
Yeah, going real well for Dylan and I. Dylan, nice to have you join us today. What's up with you?
I'm super excited, man. It's not every day you get to talk to a guy who's rushed for over 6,000 yards in his career. So I'm pretty excited.
Yeah, an extraordinary career for Jaleel thus far, and some potential records to be broken in 2022. And we can't wait to see what your future holds, Jaleel.
Thank you. Yes, sir. Thank you, guys. It's nice to meet you guys, and thank you for having me on the show.
No problem. We're stoked to have you, and we hope that everyone listening and watching this really enjoys this. If you're watching on YouTube, of course, please make sure to like and subscribe. And without further ado, let's get right into it. So, Jaleel, you've had like quite the journey en route to stardom here, and everyone has a different journey. But do you just mind kind of diving in and discussing some of the struggles that you've faced and endured in your life and how all that has shaped you into the man you are today?
Yes, definitely. Yeah, went through a lot growing up. A lot. My mom and my family, they kept me in sports, and that was kind of my way out. Kind of my way to also clear my mind, and I think that that's what I did. Majority of my life, anything that was going on in my home life, bouncing from house to house, or even what I'm saying, living from hotel to hotel, things like that. Once I got out there on the basketball court, the track, or the football field, I tried to what I'm saying, like just work as hard as I can to be the best on the field, because that was like my escape from reality, the harsh reality that I was facing at home. But yeah, definitely it's been a tough journey, but everything that happened, growing up for me and my family, it's stoking us into trying to be the best and trying to be great people in life, and also be able to give back in any way that we can. So I'm thankful for everything that I've been through. Yeah, it's been definitely a testimony, but it's been awesome to be able to go through also.
Watched interviews with you and just talking to you in the first couple of minutes here, it seems like you're a very, optimistic person, a very upbeat person, but obviously you've been through so much during those times. What kept you motivated and what motivates you now?
Uh, really just want to not go back uh to that struggle, to the struggle of being homeless, to the struggle of not having nowhere to go, and also wanting to see my mom excited, happy. The one thing about it is, my me and my family, we went through a lot, but my mom was always happy at the games if she seen me doing well. So that was kind of my mindset of my motivation of wanting to play so well. And want to, just to see a smile on my mom's face, no matter what was going on at home between me, or anything that was going on in our family. I just wanted to see that smile on my mom's face and my family face, and that brought my family closer. Me playing sports, and my brothers playing sports. So that's what was my motivation, is just to work as hard as I can to see that smile on my mom's face and my family face. So that's still what I carry into this day.
That's really dope. Now, as a severely underrated recruit, we obviously know that you went on to play D2 ball, but not everyone even gets that opportunity. What's some advice that you would have for, future underrated recruits who maybe are second guessing themselves and their football talent, or maybe it's another sport they play, but any advice for those people?
I was just telling them to go get it. Don't never listen to what anyone tell you that you can't do. And even if they're telling you that, then prove them wrong. I would just say, just put your head down and just work hard, man. And you never know where that could take you in life. If you're reaching for the stars, you know what I'm saying, you always land, somewhere. You know what I'm saying. So I think that that's what God should do. Don't worry about the outside focus. Just are the noise or anything that's going on. Just put your head down and work for something. And I think that you'll always be successful as long as you're working hard. Now if you're not working hard, and you're doing a lot of different things, then that could lead you to not being successful. But if as long as you put your head down, and you focusing on what you want to be, and not worrying about what anyone else tell you could be, no matter if you play Division 2, Division 3, JUCO, then I think that, you'll definitely be successful and you'll definitely get that shot, because everyone has a time.
Speaking of doing a lot of different things and finding success at a lot of different things, when you were in high school, like you said, you played football, you played basketball, and ran track. You won state titles in basketball and in track. Um, it's pretty easy to say that the benefits of, of being a triple sport athlete in high school, it's pretty easy to say what those are. But can you tell us about the challenges of it, and how did that year-round competition prepare you for, the career that you're headed towards?
Oh yeah, it definitely prepared me. I know a lot of people also ask me, what's my favorite sport is, and I would say I don't know, because so I'm such a competitive guy that when track season came around, I wanted to be the fastest on the track. That became my favorite sport. When basketball season came around, I wanted to be the best on the basketball court and help my team win, and that became my favorite sport. And also football. Also, I think that I want to help the team win, and that's my number one goal, and that's what kept me. That's what got me has me so competitive right now on the football field, because the year round nonstop competition is what geared me to want to compete on the football field year round, as we go through spring ball, as we go through summer routine, as we go through spring conditioning, and on the football field even in the fall. I think that that definitely geared me, and yeah, I just want to win, in everything that I do. So yes sir.
I'm really curious to hear what life was like for you when you were in the transfer portal. We hear a lot from, FBS and FCS guys, but what about a guy from D2 Notre Dame College? What was life like in the transfer portal, and what made you choose Youngstown State? Was it that they have possibly the best mascot in sports with the Penguins,
Yeah.
or
No, definitely. They definitely have the best mascot in sports, hands down. But yeah, I think that entering into the transfer portal, due to COVID and things like that, I was talking to a bunch of different FBS schools like Penn State, Rutgers, but a lot of those schools, they just didn't know that. I mean, they knew that their running back had another year due to COVID, due to the COVID year, and they didn't know if they were going to take it or not take it. So that's what made it so hard to go to the FBS level and play. But luckily, I fell into the right shoes at Youngstown State. I fell into the right shoes at Youngstown State. And what got me here to Youngstown State was such a family tight knit culture that they showed me from day one. And I think that that's just a testament to the community in Youngstown, and also the football organization, and also all the organizations that here. It's just such a family tight knit organization, and it's something to play for, and that's really what I was looking for once I entered into the transfer portal.
Statistically, you've played, I guess, 2 seasons, but really it's only 1 calendar year because you played in the spring and then you came back in the fall. So, after having the year you did last year, what was the thought process like for you in terms of your future? Like, how strongly did you consider entering the NFL draft?
Very strongly. I actually was going to go, but um, I wanted to leave on a winning year and things like that. I'm a competitive, like I said, I'm a competitive guy, and I want to bring some championships and some won games here to Youngstown State. So that definitely factored into my decision. But yeah, it was very tough, because I was actually thinking about it for a very long time, all the way up until late December and things like that. So, but yeah, it was a tough decision to make. But now I see how hard the guys are working on the team and everything like that, and I know that I made the right decision to come back, and I'm excited for this year with Youngstown State.
as Dylan spoke to, NFL draft talent evaluation, everything is so precise. Now, when I watch you play, the first thing I think of is you're the world's fastest magician. It does not make sense to me how you're able to navigate out of some situations and then explode with such speed, get up on out there, score a big touchdown. But for those who aren't familiar with your game, how would you describe it?
I would say explosive, and with great vision and patience. Also, that's how I would explain my game: explosive. And I think that I have great vision, and also I also know when to be patient, and let my blocks and let everything play out in front of me. So that's how I would explain my game.
2023 NFL draft class has just a loaded running back pool, what do you think separates you from other running backs in college football? I mean, obviously the production speaks for itself, but regarding your abilities on the field.
I think just the mentality that I have, the mentality to want to win and compete every single day is what I carry with me, and I've been carrying with my whole life. And I think that that separates me from the bunch, and is what I would say. And I don't like to shy away from competition. I like to go at it. So that's what I think will help me in years to come.
So you're dangerously close to becoming the all-time rushing leader in NCAA history. That's just crazy to think about. But what would that mean to you if you were able to accomplish such a feat? And how determined are you to reach that mark and become just one of the all-time historic figures in college football history?
I'm definitely going for it. I'm definitely going for it. Like, it's something I really want. I want really, really bad. Not only for me, but for my family, also, and for the guys here at Youngstown State, the coaching staff, the players that work so hard day in and day out to block for me, and to I think that is something that we'll all share here in Youngstown, and also at my at Notre Dame College. I think that it'll be a great accomplishment for us all, and that's what I'm definitely looking forward to be able to bless everyone around me with that, and the guys that has helped me get there, the people that helped me get there, family, coaches, and also just want to thank God for it already, because I'm just thankful for how far He's brought me also. So yes, sir, definitely going for it.
That's awesome, and we know you can do it. I mean, the track record speaks for itself. So I definitely have faith that you can do that.
Thank
And NFL scouts should as well. I mean, NFL scouts do a ton of research, as we know, trying to find their guys in the draft. I mean, for all we know, there could be some scouts watching this interview right now and trying to figure you out. So if you're watching out there, hello, make sure to subscribe. Is there anything that you want NFL scouts to know about you before you get to work for your final season?
I'm definitely coming this year. I'm excited to play another year of college football, and man, I'm improving every single day, getting smarter, stronger, faster, and yeah, I'm definitely coming this year. I'm excited.
Now, off the field, I always like asking everyone that they interview how they plan on giving back to the community. Maybe it's in the immediate future, but maybe it's down the road. How do you just plan on helping those in need?
I actually been talking with Mr. Derek Toles and Inspiring Minds. I'm trying to I want to work on in any way, any form possible, to be able to go out and speak, or even give groceries, or anything that I can do in at any time. And I also, one thing, my number one goal also, after my playing years are done, I want to build a big indoor facility where I can make it I can make training come free for athletes and for people, so that not the kids who can't financially pay for a place to come train and work out, they can come into the gym and train and work out. So that's definitely something that I want to do to give back when my playing days are over. But right now, I'm just trying to do anything in the community. So if anyone has anything that I could do, I'm looking forward to that, to be able to give back.
Love that, man. That's awesome. And another thing that I really found interesting about you when I was reading about you was you have a fascination with studying the greats, whether it be football or really any sport. I read that you like to learn something from a great athlete every night before bed. I can only imagine how much that you've gleaned from just studying the greats over the years. So, what is one thing, if you can narrow it down to one thing that you've learned from a great athlete that just rings in your head a little bit more than the rest? What would you say?
I would say, um, I know that a lot of people. I was just thinking about this. They talked about how Kobe Bryant was selfish. A lot of people talked about how selfish he was, but one thing that he did was he studied his teammates to know what position that he should put his teammates in, and what position that he shouldn't put his teammates in. And that's one thing I've been trying to do. Not only focus on myself, but also study my teammates to see what what situations can they handle, what situations can't they handle. Just by their mindset of in the meetings in film room, out on the practice field and things like that. And that's something that I'm actually trying to bring to my game, so that I'm able to know and also know my teammates better is one thing that I've been working on, and that's what I'm looking forward to.
Really enjoyed hearing so many of your answers. Now it's time to, get to know you a little bit more with some off the field stuff. We'll go to pick six here. What's your favorite food? What's your least favorite food?
My favorite food is I love chicken Alfredo. Is my favorite dish. I like chicken Alfredo, and my least favorite food I really don't like bread at all. Bread is not good.
Really?
Yeah.
What is your favorite TV show?
The Last Dance. The Last Dance.
Really?
That is my favorite. I actually go to sleep to that every night. So, yep, The Last Dance.
If you could travel anywhere in the world, where are you going and why?
I honestly want to go to I would say maybe like a Hawaii type of place, where I could just relax. I like to relax a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I like water and things like that. So just like Hawaii just because of that.
You have a hidden talent that nobody really knows about?
Uh, I don't. I do not. I'm not. I do. No, not much. Not much.
All right, let me set the table here. Ball's on the 50-yard line. Obviously, the play's going you. Little run here. You're going to score a 50-yard touchdown, guaranteed. There's one guy in your way. Any defender in football history, who are you going to juke out and leave in the dust en route to that touchdown?
Uh, hey, anyone. Anyone. Hopefully, anyone. Hopefully. Anyone. Hopefully.
All right, all right.
That's a good answer. And lastly, what is your most prized possession?
My most prized possession. Uh, what would I say? Oh, I'm getting into the jewelry game, so maybe a little bit of jewelry. Yeah.
You like watches, necklaces? What do you got?
I have a couple of necklaces that I like, Cuban links. So yeah.
Here we go.
All right, and we'll end it with what are some goals, whether it be personal or team based, that you're looking to accomplish this season? We'll keep track of them and maybe update on our Twitter account throughout the season.
I want to work to win a conference championship is really my main goal. As a team, and as a unit is definitely what I'm working towards, and that's really what been my main focus is to be able to compete and win in the Missouri Valley Football Conferences is my goal right now.
That's tough.
Yeah,
that is a dang good conference.
Definitely it is. I'm excited though. I'm excited. That's what I like to do. I love it.
Yeah, it would be extraordinary to see that happen if y'all got there and won that. That'd be sick.
Yeah, exactly. We're working toward out. That's what I want to do. That's what we're trying to get to.
What I'm hearing is the Penguins are going to shock a lot of people in the FCS this year.
No, I really think we will. I honestly believe that. I really do.
All right, we can't wait to see it happen. We can't wait to see you. No, not hopefully. You will become the all-time leading rusher in college football history. That's happening. We'll find out when and who it's against and everything later, but we are so confident in your abilities. We can't wait to see what you do this year and beyond, whether it be on the field or off the field. We can't thank you enough for doing this interview. It was tremendous having you on, and we really appreciate it.
Thank you so much. It was great. Thank you guys for having me.
Thank you to all those that are watching and or listening. Please, again, make sure to like and subscribe, and make sure to follow Jaleel on Twitter. And yeah, we really appreciate y'all for watching. Please also make sure to watch Jaleel and Youngstown State this season. They're going to be super fun. And yeah, see you on the next one.